It's pretty easy to just call someone a fairy, don't you think? But have you ever really stopped to consider what a fairy actually is, what she does, or what her true mission might be? To a certain extent, I actually think the concept of a gold digger aligns perfectly with this fairy persona. If you want my opinion, a fairy is essentially a lower budget version of a witch, since they both seem to be peddling some form of fairy dust. Now, witches definitely have fairy dust too, but they usually come with a whole lot more baggage and power. The key difference is that the witch is strictly focused on acquiring cold, hard cash. Fairies, on the other hand, can be quite naive and will happily accept almost anything they can get, whether it's 3 wishes, a safe place to stay, or just a decent meal. Sometimes, all she really wants is the simple pleasure of having her own supply of that metaphorical fairy dust. On the surface, fairies often present as submissive, incredibly kind, and surprisingly selfless individuals. However, that gentle, healing spirit is often subtly tainted with an underlying current of sheer lust. Identifying one of these fairies is supposed to be simple, because, supposedly, everyone already knows who she is. If you genuinely don't recognize the type I am describing, then honestly, that's probably a good thing for you. What this type of person fundamentally craves is a strong leader, someone who borders on being a benevolent dictator. You have to already embody that commanding presence, or else she simply won't pay attention to anything you say. It often takes explicit instruction for her to move in any productive or proactive direction whatsoever. It makes perfect sense that alpha males, in particular, are quite attracted to the fairy dynamic. The sigma male, though, often fares the best because he seems to extract the maximum value from the fairy. However, the beta male is often the one she loves the most, as she can easily get absolutely everything she desires from him. If this fairy actually settles down with a committed boyfriend, you can bet he is either a beta or perhaps someone who also happens to like men. This is because the fairy's nature drives her to spread that valuable fairy dust for anyone rich, wealthy, or considered a true man of established value. Ultimately, the core nature of any given fairy can shift and morph significantly based entirely on her current life circumstances. So, let's actually dive deeper and explore this fascinating concept further.